Hello, welcome to Boomin and Zoomin. I'm Dawn Brew, personal trainer, Motion for Life. This is
Hannah
and Valerie. Thanks for joining us today. We are going to follow a typical Boomin and Zoomin class. So just kind of watch us, and as soon as we get started here, you can follow along. It's going to take 30 minutes. You're going to need a couple props, chairs. If you have a ball or a soccer ball, you could have a volleyball, you could have some light object that you can catch. We're going to do a little warm up at the beginning, and then pretty much that's all you're going to need. Always remember that anything that we do, if it causes any pain or discomfort, you need to either eliminate it or modify it. And we'll try to do modifications if needed, but I think you'll be okay. It'll be fun. And then at the end of 30 minutes, hopefully you found that you had a really good workout. Okay?
And then you know what a typical Boomin and Zoomin looks like, so when we get back to it, you can join us at Boomin and Zoomin during the week.
Yes, and those classes are Mondays and Thursdays at 1 p.m.
All right, let's get to it.
All right, so again, we're going to have a chair, and we're trying to have a comfortable distance, and we're going to sit down in the chair. And as usual, we're going to scoot forward in the chair with our feet flat on the floor. And our warm-up is just tossing this ball. Really, we're just kind of getting our hands warmed up, reaction time, anything to that extent. All right, so you guys just follow along with me. We're going to do this for a couple minutes. And as usual in our class, we'll say Hannah. Hannah says Valerie.
Dawn.
Valerie.
Dawn.
Hannah.
Valerie.
Hannah.
We're having fun with this.
Dawn. You didn't do it.
Oh, yes.
Dawn.
Valerie.
Dawn.
Hannah.
Valerie. That's
Hannah.
weird. Dawn.
If you're at home and you only have one person, and you have no one else there, you could always just bounce this on the ball. You can just bounce it to yourself. Just anything to where you have to catch the ball and get your body a little warmed up. You could also do this standing. So anything that you can do to get it warmed up. If you have carpet, I understand that that may be a little difficult. You could throw it against the wall. Try not to break anything. But anything you can do to get yourself warmed up and having to catch a ball, which is very important for reaction time and also for grip. We always have to work our grip. So let's do this a couple more. Well, let's just do it one more minute. No, I have to stay.
Mom.
Awesome. Okay, now I'm going to set the ball to the side and we're going to do some chair stands to get our legs a little warmed up. All right, so scoot forward in your chair, feet are flat on the floor, your chest is up, hands are on your shoulders, ladies. Make sure that your toes are not way back here or way far out in front of you. They're directly under your knees. Press through the floor as you stand up. Try not to lean forward too much. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we're going to do 12, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Okay, now that we've got our hands and our arms pretty much warmed up and our legs warmed up, we're going to do some stretching. So again, follow along with us. First thing we're going to do is look over our right shoulder and our left shoulder. Look up to the ceiling and down to the floor. Good. Right ear to right shoulder. Keep your chin, nose pointed forward. One thing I always tell everyone in the class is we start our position with our hands on our thighs or knees, and we always remember to keep our chest up. Now what I'd like you to do is take your hand and push your head forward, and then I want you to diagonally point your chin towards your opposite knee and pull down. So we're working this area of the neck. Switch sides, take your left hand and pull your chin towards your left knee. Good, let's extend our right hand. Take your left hand, put it on the top of your hand and pull down. Always remember to keep your elbow straight. Palm up, same thing, elbow straight and pull that hand down. And switch hands. Palm down first, pull down and hold. Palm up and pull down. Good. Let's do some wrist circles. And switch directions. Let's extend our fingers and make a fist. Extend our fingers, make a fist. Extend our fingers, fist. Extend our fingers, fist. Fingers, fist, and one more. Fingers and fist. And now take each individual finger and pull them back. Getting those hands stretched out. Job. And each individual finger. And you might hear some cracking. Good. Let's shake that out. Excellent. Let's take our right arm and bring it in towards our chest. You're going to have your left hand on your elbow. Hold that position. And then bring that elbow up, reach behind your head, and pull down on the elbow. Good. Switch arms. Again, bring that left arm into your chest. Hold this position. And bring your elbow up, reach behind your head, and pull down on the elbow. Good. Now what I'd like you to do is take each hand and grab the back of your chair. Puff up your chest and lift your head and hold this position. Stretching the front of our shoulders and our chest. Good. Holding the side of your chair with your left hand, I want you to reach over one side of your head. Keep your chin looking forward. Hold this position. I always say reach for that apple out of the tree. Reach. Good. And switch sides. Grab the side of the chair with your right hand and reach with your left. Good, let's do that on both sides again. Reach. And to the other side. Good. Okay, now what I'd like you to do is put your right hand on your chair. And I want you to reach with your left hand to the back of your chair. If that's too difficult for you to do, you can just reach down to the side and look over your right shoulder. You want to keep your chest up as you're doing this. Try not to crouch down too much. Keep the chest up. just getting a little twist in our torso. Good, and switch sides. Left hand goes on the left side of the chair and reach with your right hand. Again, chest is up. We're looking over that shoulder, stretching out that torso. Good. Now we're going to reach up to the ceiling and then down to our toes. And I want you to push your upper back up and out. And back up to the ceiling. Just reach for the ceiling and back down for the toes. Press your upper back up and out. And we'll do this one more time. Reach for the ceiling and down to the toes. Good. Okay. Take your right foot and place it on your left knee. Take your right hand and your left hand on top of each other and press down on your knee and hold this position. Feel good?
Feel good. Awesome.
Awesome. Good, let's switch. Left foot on right knee. One hand on top of the other and press down on the knee. If this bothers you too much because you can't get your foot up onto the knee, you can always extend the leg and place it on the middle portion of your leg and still press down. Okay, switch legs again. Let's have one leg extended and one leg bent. You're gonna scoot forward as far as you can in your chair without falling off. Also remember, you don't want your chair to go flying behind you. One hand on top of the other, and we're gonna reach for our toes. Just reach for that toe and hold. We're gonna come back. We're gonna reach for that toe again and hold. Let's switch sides. One hand on top of the other. We're gonna reach for that toe and hold. We're gonna come back. Reach for that toe and hold. Good. Let's cross one leg over the other. And we're going to do some ankle circles. Ankle circles. And switch directions. Touch toes. We can all touch toes. Good. Let's bring our toes towards our knee and point our toes. Towards our knee and point our toes. Towards our knee and point our toes. And one more time, knee and toes. Good. Switch legs. Ankle circles first. Switch directions. Good. Let's bring our toes towards our knees and point our toes towards our knees and point our toes, knees and toes, knees and toes. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and stand up. And again, you're going to need your chair. Those of you who have done Boomin and Zoomin with us before will remember this exercise. You're going to put one knee on the front of your chair. You're going to take the planted leg and place it in front of the chair. Your torso is up, your head is looking forward, and you're going to slowly bend this leg, the planted leg, forward. Keep this knee stationary. As you come forward, you should feel a stretch in your hip flexor, which is the front of your hip, If you're not feeling that much of a stretch, tighten your glutes. Remember to keep your chest up. Try not to lean forward. The more you keep your chest up, the more of a stretch you'll feel. If you need to hold on to the chair, hold on to the chair as well. Good, let's go ahead and switch. Again, place the knee on the front of the chair. Planted foot is in front of the chair. Bend this leg forward. As you come forward, keep your knees stationary and keep your chest up and hold. Good. Great. Come around to the back of the chair. We're going to get the split stance position. One foot is back and one foot is forward. Keep the heel of your back leg on the floor and the knee straight. Bend the front knee forward, keeping that back heel on the ground. Once you feel the stretch, hold it there. And bend that back knee, still keeping the heel down. We're going to stretch the Achilles. Go ahead and switch your legs. Starting with the knees straight first, keep the heel down. We're going to bend that front leg forward. Once you feel the stretch, hold it. And now bend that back knee. Keep the heel down and hold. Great. I still want you to keep your chairs, but we'll set them aside. Now, if you have room in your living room or your family room or your kitchen to do this, I'd like you to try to be able to have some kind of space. If not, most of what we're doing you could do stationary. So again, if you've been to Boomin and Zoomin before, you've done this with us. If not, this will be new for you. But we're going to do some walking. This is really good for balance, okay? Still a little bit more dynamic, so it's going to get you more warmed up. It's a little strength as well as balance. So we're going to do high knees, and we'll use this little area. You're going to lift your knees up as you walk forward. You can do whatever you want with your arm. Put them to the side, put them on your waist. You can lift them up in the air. And I know we're all at home, so there's not much room, so we're going to do this twice. Good, ladies.
And gentlemen.
Okay, the next one is heel kicks or butt kickers. So we're going to walk forward as we bring our heel towards our butt. And you can bring your hands behind your back if you'd like and touch your heel to your hands. Good. We're going to do this again. Excellent. Okay, toy soldiers, keep your knees straight and lift your leg in front of you as high as you can as we walk. Touch the inside of your knee with your opposite hand. Oops. Next one. Okay, we're gonna do side stepping. So, whichever side you wanna face, just remember that your toes need to point to the wall. When you take your step, try not to rotate your toes out. Only go as far as your leg will allow you. Take that step as you walk side to side. When you get to the other side of your room, lead with the other leg back. Good. Good, ladies. Okay, next is a grapevine. So we're gonna take a step, and then this front leg goes, this leg goes in front. Goes in front, and then you're gonna take a step, and this leg goes behind. You'll take a step in front, step behind. So step in front, step behind. Step in front, and then lead with the other leg back. And then step in front, step behind. Step in front, step behind. Step in front. Good. And again. Step behind. Step in front. Step behind. In front. Step behind. Step back. Step behind. Step. Good. Okay. Now we're going to walk backwards. So make sure that all objects are out of the way. And take your time walking backwards. Make sure you're looking ahead. Make sure you know where you're going. And you're going to just take little steps backwards. You can use your arms for balance. Again, make sure you know where you're going so you don't bump into anything. Whenever you're walking backwards, it's toe to heel. Okay? So toe to heel, toe to heel, toe to heel, toe to heel. Toe to heel, toe to heel. Good. Toe to heel, toe to heel. Excellent. Good. Okay, now we're going to do the tandem stance walking. So, or heel to toe walking. So, again, when you're doing this, you want to make sure that you have something to hold on to. I would do this along the wall, maybe your countertop at home. But in case you need to grab on, you want to have something there to hold on to. I suppose you could have a partner too. You guys can hold meetings. Well, they're at home, so it's
family
okay.
members.
So remember, and it's nice and slow. Don't feel like you need to go fast with this. All right, and we're going to look in front of us as we heel to toe walk. Your arms can be at your side. Try to look in front of you without looking at your toes. Keep your chest up and your core braced. We'll do that one more time. Excellent. And back. Excellent. Okay, now grab your chair. And we'll put our chairs to the side for this. So most of you who've been to Boomin and Zoomin, we've done some of the balance exercises. We have many actually to choose from, but today I'm only going to do a select few of these exercises. If you want, you can do these twice through. For today, I'm only going to do each of these one time through. I would say do it as a circuit at home and then come back through and do it again. But follow along with us now and make sure you have a chair, something sturdy. It could be also the wall, I guess, but something that you can hold on to. Okay, so the first exercise that we're going to do is side leg raises. So we're going to just lift our legs to the side Make sure that this leg, the planted leg, the knee is slightly bent. We call that a soft knee. And only lift your leg as far as your range of motion will allow you. We're going to do 10 total, so we'll do 3 more. 2 and 1. Go ahead and switch sides. You can turn your chair the other side, or you can turn it face the other way. So again, leg is going out to the side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Very good. Very good.
So now we're going to face our chair. So we're facing our chair, and now we're going to do leg raises to the back. You're going to lift your leg to the back as far again as your leg will allow you to go without having to lean forward with your upper body. Okay? Keep the planted knee soft, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and good.
11.
One more for good
What
measure.
are you at 10?
I didn't say stop. Okay, other leg 10 times. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. One more for good measure, right? Okay. Now, holding onto your chair, we're going to do the heel to toe rock and rolls. So we're going to go up on our heels and then back on our toes. Again, keep those knees
Up on our heels.
up on our, we're going to lift our heels and then lift our toes. So we'll go up on our toes, back on our heels. Okay, all right, here we go. We're going to do that 10 times. Hold on to the chair. Ready? And up on our toes, back on our heels. Up on our toes, back on our heels. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, holding onto the chair, we're going to do our single leg balance. We're going to lift up on one leg, and the other knee is going to be bent. Make sure that the leg is not resting on the planted leg. If you need to hold on, you need to hold on. But try to challenge yourself by letting go. We're going to do 30 seconds with one leg and 30 seconds with the other leg. Okay? Here we go. Lift up on our lift our left leg up. We're planting our right foot. Make sure your chest is up, your core is braced. Ready? 30 seconds and let go. You're halfway, 15 seconds to go. And stop. Good, let's switch our feet. So plant the other foot on the ground, knee is slightly bent, lift that leg up, chest up, head looking forward, and let go. And you're halfway. And stop. Very good. Okay, now we're going to do a tandem stance. So we've done a tandem walk, now we're going to hold tandem stance. Okay, one leg is forward and one leg is back. Remember, those are soft knees. Your chest is up, core is braced. We're going to hold this position for 30 seconds. And here we go. Go. And switch your feet. Remember to always grab onto the chair if needed. And we're going to let go, hold, 30 seconds. And stop. That concludes Boomin' and Zoomin' for today. Remember, if you need to do those balance exercises we just did at the end, feel free to do that a second time. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Good
We
job.
hope you enjoy. We'll see you soon.